Hi guys! I know it's been a really long time since I've made any sort of vlog content. If I'm being honest, I made like a whole bunch of content and like stuff for the months of November and October. I was gonna do like a November recap, and then I kind of just like lost all the footage. I think it's on my old phone, but kind of don't feel like retrieving it. So yeah, we're starting fresh here. But anyways, hi, my name is Jonalie, or Aloe if you prefer, and this is my channel, Little Artsy Aloe, where I make a ton of random crochet things, mainly bouquet blankets, which there's the original up there, the surprise bouquet blankets. Almost I think it is over 2 years old now, because I started in March of 2023. So yeah, it's really old now. But anyways, yeah, here we are. So I have a market coming up on this Friday. So today is April 20th, 2025. Today's Easter. Happy Easter if you celebrate. And yeah, so it's the only market I'm really doing this year. I kind of took a step back to give my hands and wrists a rest, since my wrists are not made of steel. But yeah, so I have this big plan to make a ton of ducks for this market, because I found this duck pattern that I really loved. It's just so cute, really easy to make. So I'm probably gonna make a lot of those. And then I have some other fun floral themed products that I'm thinking about making. But yeah, so let's get into it. So we're actually gonna start this off with an unboxing. I've had this box sitting in my room for a while now, and it's a new tripod because the one I'm currently using, I'm staring at it right now, is like a kind of a clunky ring lamp, and it kind of gets in the way. Hopefully this is a little bit more mobile. So we're gonna open this and probably use it for the rest of the video. Okay, so here we go. I am not the best at opening packages. I actually don't order things all that often. I'm not a big online shopper. I prefer to see my products in person, so so I know what I'm getting. Obviously there's some things you can't do that with, but yeah, so let's pop this baby open. So I saw a similar lamp on Sierra Stitch's page. I think it was called the Olivia 2. I'm gonna be honest, I got a knockoff because that's what was in my price range at the time. But let's see. Oh, okay, it's admittedly a little heavy. So here we go. We've got a foldable mobile phone holder. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what it looks like. Yeah, I think this thing is like 3 pounds, so I probably won't be carrying this with me daily. Okay, so we've got our nice little cord. See, I actually don't really remember what I ordered, so and this is probably a bad idea. You know, box goes on the floor, out of the way, and let's see. So yeah, here's some pictures of kind of how it works. Hopefully this just like, oh sorry, I just like moved my whole camera. My camera is kind of just resting against my blinds right now, so hence there you go. Yeah, so I was trying to test the weight of my old ring lamp and see if it's any different, because sometimes I'll put my phone on it and it starts moving, so hopefully this won't have that problem as much. So here we go. It's kind of cute, not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. So how do I open? I'm gonna break this. Oh, okay. Okay, and then let's see. How do I? There's probably an instructions manual. I should probably look at that. Is this as high as it goes? I feel like it should go higher. I'm a little nervous. groups to test it though. Then what? How do I do this? Oh, this flips. Okay, this is obviously going to take a lot of getting used to, but we will. There's a hexagon wrench. Where? Is that in here? Oh, it's in. Okay. We'll be right back. Technical difficulties. Okay, so here I am using the new lamp. It's kind of good. I'm a little concerned about the weighting thing. It seems like usually it works. It's just my phone is plugged in right now, so the cord is kind of weighing it down. But I think with some practice I'll get used to it. So like yeah, I can like rotate and whatnot, which is kind of cool. Just getting started with actual content here. So the only thing I've really made for the market so far is these daffodil keychains. And that's because I was testing something out for new bouquet blanket patterns, so keep an eye out for that. But they actually turned into really good keychains, and I'm probably going to try that with a couple of other like flowers, just as a way for me to make, you know, bouquet blanket patterns a little faster without having to make whole blankets, and while also making new product. So I'll be looking into that. But I think my biggest seller that I'm hoping to make would be the ducks. I'm going to have to figure out whose pattern I was using for that. But I'm gonna go get the materials for that, and let's just see how many I can make in a couple of hours. Aren't they adorable? I gotta stop for now because my hands are hurting. But I think this is a good start. Day one. Hey guys, so now it is... What's the day today? Oh, it's April 22nd. Today is Tuesday. I just looked at my... Wait, okay, you guys can't see my calendar, but I just looked at my calendar, but it's still from December. So that didn't help at all. Anyways, I'm pretty sure it's April 2nd. April 22nd. Anyways, I didn't do much crochet yesterday. I made one ducky, which I ended up giving to one of my brothers because he was too cute to sell. And then I made this one little rose keychain. Kind of freehanded it. I think I need to like sew a little bit here just so that when the flowers are hanging, they're not like, you know, bending down like that. But yeah, so I think my plan for today, I was also working on a daisy keychain yesterday, but I never got around to it. But yeah, I just have these two keychains, and I'm probably going to just try something. For this one right here, I'm going to replicate this flower right here that I made for a graduation cap charm. So I don't know what you'd call this. Some people call it the lily of the valley, but it really bothers me because lilies of the valley, you know, have a lot of bells, not just one. Lilies of the valley are one of my favorite flowers. They used to grow in my auntie's garden, so really like them. They smell really nice, even though they're toxic. But yeah, so I guess bellflower or maybe tulip. Who knows? I'll figure out the name of it as it goes. So yeah, we're just gonna try that. So I'm gonna use this lovely light pink yarn from Big Twist. So sad that Joann's went out of business. But I will try to make the most out of the yarn I have left from them. I'm like struggling to find the center pull here. Are you guys more center pull or what's the other word? Outer pull? I don't know. I'm more of a center pull person. But it also depends on if I can find it. So yeah. I wonder if this even shows. This is like a light pink, but I'm pretty sure the light is probably gonna wash it out to look more white. But I rest assured it is a light pink color. Maybe a bit too desaturated. But you know, that's how it is sometimes. guys, look how cute it turned out. I love how it's like a little bell, you know? And I just like, you know, the little frills here. I think they're cute. I mean, it turned out much tinier than the original. Well, maybe not that much tinier, but I use a smaller hook size. But yeah, I think it's cute. And maybe it works a little better too than like the other flowers I've been doing, since, well, this is more of a dangly type shape, you know, compared to like this one. I will absolutely have to sew it so that it stays upright. Like, this is meant to stay face down. Honestly, this method might even work for like making car mirror what are those called? Like those things you hang on your car rear view mirrors, like rear view mirror charms. I don't know, but this might be a cute like addition for those. And honestly, like, all these patterns are like, because I'm just freehanding this, right? I'm actually planning on making patterns for these keychains, and actually, I don't know if I already mentioned this in like a previous recording, but I plan on using this method kind of to help me work on designing bouquet blanket flowers faster. So yeah, hopefully you guys will see a new slew of bouquet blanket mods, because I know like you guys have been waiting for a while for me to make new flowers, and I've had so many plans, like especially for the daffodil one. Like, I've had that idea for months now, but hopefully this method will make it easier for me and for you to get those new flowers for your blankets. So yeah, I think, okay, so I have my other keychain here. I was originally making a daisy, but couldn't figure out the math quite yet, and I feel too embarrassed to try to do that on camera. So I'm thinking maybe I'll make a sunflower, since this base is a little bigger. So yeah, let's try that. Okay, so I have my yarn of choice for my sunflower. I got more Big Twist yarn in who knows what color, but I guess that doesn't matter because they're not selling it anymore. And I have more Big Twist yarn that looks like a total mess. This was a cake. I don't know what happened. But yeah, this is the same yarn I've been using on my daffodils. So once I find the end of this, we're gonna get started. Okay, so I can't find the centerpiece on this yellow yarn, so admittedly, this is gonna be a bit more messy because I've got all this yarn vomit, but we're gonna roll with it. Okay, this is looking cute so far. I'm liking the petals. It's like not that dissimilar from my sunflower bouquet blanket pattern. Sorry, I'm just like yarn chaos over here. I actually kind of enjoy untangling yarn, if I'm being honest. Sometimes it's a little therapeutic. At the same time, it's just like sometimes I just like the convenience of a well-round cake. But not today, it seems like. But yeah, I think this is looking cute. I'm just a little concerned because, what is this? This is 5 petals out of 12 stitches. I was doing a petal in each stitch, so hypothetically I would do 12 petals, and I don't know if this is gonna be too crowded. So I might have to consider, like, I don't know, spreading out my petals a bit more or making them thinner. So we'll see. Okay, so oops, I like finished this off camera because I was texting my boyfriend. But here we are. I think it looks really cute. I like how the petals turned out. I'm a little worried because it is kind of doing that thing where it goes like, but maybe I'll just have to do that better on future ones. But I like it. I think it's cute. And then I still have to do the thing. And also, I made the mistake of working in the chain space here, so like the circle does not the circle is not circling. So yeah, I will also have to fix that on future ones, but otherwise I think it worked out great. I think it's cute. I have my little collection in the past few days. And wait, I'll be right back. I want to get the daffodil one too. Gotta get it in on the action since that's actually the first one I made. I'm back. See, I got my little floral army here, and yeah, dropped that. Yeah, I like them. I'm pretty proud of this, and I think once I, get better pictures taken and stuff, and maybe sew them so that they stay upright, I think I'm gonna have to release a little pattern bundle maybe. Because I think these are cute. I think like this is a good, it's like a decent beginner intermediate project. Like they're all no-sew. I hate sewing. Well, okay, I don't hate it. It's fine and all. It's just like also kind of time consuming, and I kind of hate having to snip this, snip that, tie in ends and everything. So I like doing things no-sew just to make it easier. I prefer to crochet things together. So yeah, all of these were no-sew and crocheted directly onto the thing. I think it's kind of convenient. Probably a decent market make. Especially this one over here. This one was really fast, and the smaller daffodil. I'm just like holding an army here, and like you can't really see what anything is. But anyways, I am proud of these. I think they're cute. I'm probably gonna make more of these for the market and more ducks because I know people love ducks. Also, is today the 22nd? Is that what I said earlier? I forgot. So yeah, today's Earth Day actually. And the market we're doing on Friday is like the Earth Day market at my school. So that's part of why I'm doing these. But also because bouquet blanket patterns. I've been very motivated to start working on those again recently now that school's almost finished. So yeah, this helps. These are cute. I'm gonna make more of these. I don't know which one I want to make more of for the market. Probably more of these bellflower ones because these ones were really fast to make and really easy, and also just like I don't have to sew it for them to hang right. But yeah, I'll have to look into that. Maybe a few more of the sunflower ones too, because I already have like 2 daffodil ones and I think they're cute. But I don't know. I'm so indecisive on whether I want to make more flower keychains or if I want to make more ducks. Like, I don't really want to make other crochet animals right now, I guess, because the only thing about crochet animals is just like it's kind of a pain to bring a pillow to school in order to work on like stuffing them and stuff. So that's like the downside of those. These I can work on in class and not feel embarrassed about. Or even bouquet blankets. I work on those in class all the time because I can kind of do it mindlessly at this point because it's simple enough, at least for me. What am I yapping about? I'm just like ranting. I guess it's just like, this is my life as a person who's trying to be a pattern designer, I guess. It's kind of just like very idealized and it's fun and I enjoy it. But it's also a lot of work because like taking pictures, editing them, putting them together, making revisions when people tell you that something you wrote doesn't make sense. And I guess that's what pattern testers are for. It's just I've never really had any luck when I've tried to do pattern tests. So I kind of skip those now. I might reinstate that in the future. And also I tend to like kind of mentally collapse when I do pattern tests. Like I made a pumpkin pie pattern and I mean my tester's finished and then I just never got around to it because I got so busy. So I always feel bad kind of wasting other people's time. But anyways, yeah. And I guess part of the thing is like I'm dealing with competition now in the bouquet blanket market, you know. Sometimes, you know, you feel that pressure to just try to copy what everyone else is doing, work faster, try to find, but like I think I figured that I think for my mental health and also just like the long-term sustainability of being in the crochet design industry. I just have to do what makes me happy. I have to make patterns that I enjoy making, do things that interest me, do it my way, my style, and not worry too much about what other people are doing. Kind of, okay, I admit sometimes I feel a little jealous when I see other people, but I just gotta use that jealousy to motivate me to work harder at something that is reasonable for me without overstressing my wrists, without pushing myself so hard that I can't do it anymore, you know? So, yeah. I guess my process is I just really like jumping into it. Like, I have the idea in my head for the longest time. It's just I need to do it. And then after I do it, there's the whole process, as I said, of taking pictures, of writing the instructions, and making sure other people understand what I'm trying to say. It's just, it's a challenge, but it's fun. So I guess that's my little rant about crochet design. If that's something you're thinking about doing someday, I think it's totally worth it. Make things you love. I say, like, don't make, like, you don't have to reinvent the wheel, and you don't have to, like, just do what everyone else is doing, like following the trends. If there's something you like that doesn't exist yet, you could be the one to make it. That's what I did with the Bouquet blanket. I was just like, hey, I have this idea. I haven't seen anyone do this. What if I do this? And now it's a thing. Now it's up there. Why is it rotated like that? I gotta fix that. But anyways, so yeah, that's my little motivational quote today. Do what you can at your own pace, but do something you would enjoy. So yeah, I'm gonna log off for the night. It's like, well, actually, technically it's morning because now it's 12:00 something. So now it's April 23rd. But yes, I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. I only have one class on Wednesdays, so I will probably be doing a lot more ducky work. Maybe just chilling at school. A lot more crochet than I did today because Tuesdays and Thursdays are my hard days. I have like 4 classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So yes, tomorrow's goal for more market prep. Okay, good night, guys. Hi guys, it's Wednesday the 23rd now, and I'm recording outside today because the weather is nice. So yeah. So I've got my yarn as usual. It's sitting on my bag by the floor because I am outdoors, so you know, germs all over the table. So I always put like my coat over the table so that everything's kind of just laying on the clean surface. But yeah, let's go make more ducks. So I think my favorite thing about crocheting outdoors is probably listening to the sounds of nature. I know that's kind of boring, but no, there's literally like this songbird I'm hearing right now, and I've never heard its song before, so I wonder what species it is. I also really like the flowers. I've been finding all these flowering trees around my city recently because, well, it's springtime, so yay, the flowers are coming back. I love flowers, what can I say? That's kind of the whole thing about my channel. What else do I like about spring? I like the fresh air. I think crocheting indoors sometimes can be so, I don't know, it's just like crummy indoors. So the fresh air is nice, and also gets me away from the fibers because, you know, inhaling fiber fill, not the best idea. Usually I like it to be a bit more sunny, but cloudy skies are fine too, as long as it's not raining, which I think it is supposed to rain later. Probably gonna have to move indoors, but for now, I'm just enjoying the vibes. What's your guys' favorite place to crochet? I think I usually crochet like at home and indoors because there's no place to crochet outdoors where I live. But I mean, on my school campus, because, okay, so today's Wednesday. I think I mentioned this last night, but I don't have classes on Wednesdays until like 3:30, and I only have one, so makes for a great like crocheting time. I'm probably going to be crocheting by a lot more trees on campus before all the flowers die out because of summertime. I think that's my one gripe with summertime is like springtime lasts really short here, and then all of a sudden it's just blazing hot. There's no pretty trees, there's just the sweat and mosquitoes. So yeah, today's the perfect weather in my opinion. Yeah. Okay, so I have two little duckies so far. Aren't they so cute? I don't know why this one's shorter than this one, but you know, maybe they'll cater to little different audiences. And I like to give them like little arms. Like I use the tail to embroider tiny arms. Probably be easier with a puff stitch, but you know, I think they're so cute, and I love them. One of the problems with crocheting cute things and selling them is like I don't want to sell them because they're too cute. I'm like, imagine if I just like had an entire army on my shelf. Like I didn't sell them or anything. I just like kept them all for myself. It's very tempting, but yeah. Can you guys hear all the seagulls? I'm a little nervous about getting pooped on. Fruit fly. I see a woodpecker, like in the distance, on a distant tree. There's a lot of birds around campus, which is pretty cool. I'm a big bird person, if you haven't noticed, by all the ducks I make. But I don't know. I kind of grew up. I had a teacher in middle school who really loved birds, and that kind of rubbed off on me. So I like identifying birds and like figuring out their different songs and stuff. They're just so cute, you know. And like I've had a lot of experiences growing up with birds actually. Like I think in 6th grade there was this bird, like it was a robin who nested in the cherry tree right outside one of the living room windows. So we had a clear view of its nest and everything. So it was really cool because we got to see like the whole life cycle. She had three babies. We named the mom Sky, and then I think the 3 babies, we named them Peach, Passion, and Rose. And yeah, we actually got to hold one of them because we were just hanging out in the garden one day, and one of the babies, when it became a fledgling, it kind of just like flew near us, and we kind of just brought it back to the nest. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, so probably do some research on that. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One time my dad caught a baby sparrow in the park. We named it Brownie. It was so cute. I don't know, birds are just so, you know, round and chubby, and they have those cute little eyes, and they're so curious. They're always going like at you, you know. And they have such beautiful feathers too. Probably one of my favorite animals. I think one of my favorite birds is the black-capped chickadee. I think they go like just like I used to mistake them for like a really loud swing set when I was growing up, and then I like realized one day I was like, that would be a really loud swing set if I'm hearing that from the park that's like 3 blocks away. So that took me a while to figure out. But yeah, they're so cute with their like little black and white feathers, and we have a few of those on campus too. Honestly, I really wish I could be one of those people who get lucky enough to like develop a friendship with a wild animal. I want to be a Disney princess, you know. That's my mini tangent on birds for now. I think the beak on this one turned out really cute. his little feet. Hearing like loud noises. I don't know if you're hearing them. Like, it's not thunder. I think it's like something dropping. There's probably like nearby construction. It's a little weird to hear randomly. Oh, I have a piece of fluff in my hair. I knew I saw something fly in my face. Hello. So, almost finished. Just gotta do the little arms. All done. Ducky number 3. So how many does that mean? I did 4 on Monday. No, 4 on Sunday, and 3 today, so I'm at 7. Oh, they're 3 little birds. It's like the 3 Musketeers, but bird edition. I'm just building my little pyramid over here in the corner by the camera. Look at them. Let's see how many more I can make before noon, because I'm going to mass. Okay, so ducky number 4. Here he is. I think it is time for me to go because, well, first of all, everyone's getting out of class, which means it's about to be very busy, but also it looks like it's gonna rain. I noticed it got darker out and I have places to be. So I'm gonna stick with 4 for now. I might make more today. I know I have a project due by 3:30 for my class, or at least I think I do. I don't know if I'm presenting today or a different day, but I'm not taking the risk. So this is where I'm gonna stop for now. 4 duckies. So as you can see, we're kind of crocheting outdoors again. The weather cleared up, like we have sunny, clear skies right now, and it's like 67 degrees all of a sudden. So I'm a bit overdressed for the weather, but it's really nice. I can't complain. I'm trying to make one last duck before my parents come pick me up, and they're already on their way, so I'm probably not gonna finish it. But, you know, I got some downtime, so here I am. Okay, so this is all I've got for my duck for now, but I'm probably going to head out soon, so this is where I pause for now. Hi guys! So it's nighttime now. I did a bit more crocheting off camera. I also went on a date with my boyfriend to Target, and I found these cute bowls that were discounted for Easter, you know, because Easter already passed. They were like these little flower shaped bowls, and I kind of bought them just to be props for I guess photo taking, since I do a lot of floral related things. But I put my duckies in them and they're so cute. This is like, you know, prepping for a market. This is perfect for displaying my little ducky friends. So, oh yeah, here's the 3 ducks that I made off camera. And then here's the other 4 ducks that I made today. And then I have one more bowl, but aren't these so cute? And oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting it to look this adorable. But wait, here, let me show you guys what the bowl itself looks like. This is what the bowl looks like on its own. Obviously, if you can get it like from a small business instead. Personally, I have this one ceramics artist in my area named Adri Joel Ceramics, and her stuff is so cute. I don't know if I've ever shown you guys my ducky mug, but I have this adorable ducky mug that I got from them. I literally went to a market just because I saw their mug on an Instagram page. I was like, I had to have it. Anyways, I think that cute bowls make good display pieces for markets. So that might be something to look into if you're also a crocheter who does markets and stuff. Otherwise, I really just bought these bowls because they were cute, and I was thinking maybe I could organize my desk and make things look cuter by putting in cute bowls, because right now things are kind of just floating around. Anyways, that's my rant. Today ends with what I've made seven ducks today. Good haul. And I found really cute bowls to display them in for Friday. I literally can't get over how cute this is. Like, I can't imagine seeing this at a market and not wanting to buy something, you know? Like, it's adorable. Oh, also, random thought. That project that I thought was due today, I got lucky. It was actually due Monday, so I got more time to procrastinate. Not that I will. I'm probably going to work on it after this video. Yeah, my plan for tomorrow, I have a lot more work to do, I think, tomorrow regarding, like, school. Mostly studying and working on final projects. Like, I feel like most of my professors assigned my final projects. So, yeah, I gotta work on that. But I think what I'm going to do for tomorrow is probably just bring a ton of keychain, like make a ton of green keychain pieces tonight, and then bring those to school tomorrow, and just bring a few cute colors of yarn and make those bellflower keychains that I made, that I showed you guys from yesterday, because I think those would be easy enough to do during class without absolutely falling behind and whatnot. And my wrist does need a break from making these guys every so often. But I'm sorry, I just like keep lifting them up, but they're just so cute. Yeah, that's all for today, and I'm logging off. Bye! Actually, real quick before I log off for tonight, here's just a view of all the duckies I've made so far. So this is, oh, I have the hiccups. What? This is 11, and I'm hoping to make more. But I think they're so cute for now, and they fit so perfectly. I think I'm definitely going to be doing this more in the future. Hey guys! Okay, so I'm back home. It is nighttime now. It's actually the night before the market. Thursday, April 24th. 2025. So I'm kind of frantically trying to put things together while also putting things on the website, because it's a market with student-made marquette. Sorry, I'm just gonna put this down. Which means that I have to do my job as website manager for student-made marquette. So I don't know if I've talked about my job before, but basically student-made marquette is part of a larger program called Student Made, which supports and helps small student artists from college campuses market their products and, you know, get their names out there in the business world, particularly, you know, small business kind of thing. So at Student Made Marquette, where I go, we have a collective of student artists who have their own little businesses, and we kind of help them get their name out there, sell their product. We organize pop-ups and events. We help with workshops so that our creators can kind of get a hang on doing their own craft and making it profitable. So, and then all student-made campuses are student-run. So there's a manager team, and I'm the website manager. So as the website manager, my responsibility is, so each creator has a list of all their products that they want on the website, how much they're willing to make, what they want to price it at, and I'm kind of in charge of putting it on the website. Along with that, I kind of make all the photos look pretty, and I'm in charge of fulfilling orders, along with kind of just organizing the website and making cool collections. So just today, I made the graduation gift collection, because we're really close to the end of the semester here, and some people are going to want to shop for gifts for their family and friends who are graduating this semester. So I put that together today. Anyways, I've been kind of busy getting last minute uploads on the website before tomorrow's pop-up, as well as taking some photos for our creators, because okay, this is technically not part of my job description, but it really irks me when the website looks funky because like maybe some photos are too dark or something. So sometimes if I have access to creator products that they kind of left for the managers to help them sell at events, I just have a mini photo shoot just to help, you know, the creators get nicer photos that helps the overall brand of the website look nice, as well as helps the creator themselves improve their own brand. So anyways, that's something I've been busy with. I'm a creator as well, so I have to upload my own products on the website. In the meantime, how did I get there? I'm so yappy these days. Anyways, so today I did do some work on keychains. So I actually forgot that I was using single crochet stitches and not slip stitches. So these are a little different than some of the earlier ones I made. But yeah, I actually brought a ton of different colors to school with me because I was like, I'm gonna be so productive today and make so many different keychains. And then I was like, it's just easier to use all the green I have and start making these, so when I got home I could, you know, really crack down on those and focus, because also I had homework. So anyways, we're just gonna go get into this. I also tried something a little different with this one just to see if I like it better, because that's kind of the way I am. So yeah, just gonna crochet. I'm gonna do bellflowers just because these ones are so fast to make. Here's the one bellflower I've made so far. I think I'm gonna stick with bellflower. I think that's a reasonable name for these. But yeah, let's just make a ton of these in a ton of different colors. Hi guys! Okay, so it's 12:20 a.m. April the 25th, 2025. It's market day now, so I should sleep. But real quick, here's what I made off camera. Here's all the bellflower keychains I made in the meantime. I had to take a break for my wrists, and I think I have to stop for now also because of my wrists. But I think they turned out cute. Even the yellow one, which I did slightly differently, I think it's still cute. So in all, I have five of these cute little bellflower / tulip looking keychains. And then I have my sunflower keychain. I think it's really cute. And then I have my rose keychain. I think I did a little bit of sewing on the back just so it stays upright, and I still have to finish sewing it, but I think it looks so cute. I love the way it like just hangs there, you know. So I think this one's one of my favorites. And then obviously I still have my daffodils that I made from the other day. So here's one, here's two, and then I think I'm actually keeping the third one for myself. So I think that this one right here, the big one, is so gorgeous, but also the tiny one is still cute too. And then yeah, I only have 11 duckies. I am hoping to make more during the market tomorrow because I love duckies. I'm literally going to wear my duck outfit tomorrow. Okay, so my phone literally ran out of storage, so that's my bad. I forgot that the whole reason that I started working on editing my vlog and transferring my videos from my phone to my laptop was because I was running out of space, and I want to make sure I have enough space for tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm probably going to do more transfers so that maybe I can get some market footage. But yeah, I'm going to call it a night for now. I think my goal tomorrow is going to be obviously weave in the ends on all these keychains, and then maybe even go over everything with a, what's it called? With a lighter, just to get rid of all the, if you look up close, you can see like the And if it focuses, you can see kind of like the fluffies coming off of it, and I think it looks a lot neater if you run a little flame over it first. So hopefully I'm going to do that, and then I hope to make more ducks at the market tomorrow. Let's see how things work out. So see you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It is 6:40 a.m. on April 25th, 2025. Here I am getting ready for my market. So I'm just gonna go get dressed, get some breakfast, maybe record some content, and pack everything for the market today. Okay, I'm ready for school. Super quick fit check. Pretty basic, but I still love my ducky outfit. Just gives me a vibe of being a child. Oops, I hit something. But yeah, okay, so I need to quickly finish off some of these pieces and record a reel, and then I will actually just like straight up get ready for school and head out. Okay, so I finished off all the keychains. They are all ready to go. The only thing I need to do left is fire them, but that's optional. I think it just makes them look nicer. Maybe I'll be able to find a lighter at school, but here we are. They are so cute. Okay, I'm gonna finish getting ready for school. Okay guys, so here's the little tour of my setup. I actually had a pumpkin, like a huge pumpkin pie pillow like right here, and then someone bought it before I got the chance to take a picture. But here, so I have my duckies, and then I have my little keychains. They're a bit short. This is made for necklaces, but then I have some ear warmers. Actually, my aunt made these graceful creations for you. The one who taught me to crochet. I've shown her in previous videos. And then I actually didn't make these bows or peeps, but I'm just using the basket for hanging more keychains. And I think it's just really cute. And then these are actually from my friend Maba. She makes peeps and bows and other cool things. And pumpkins too. So yeah. Hi guys! So here I am after the market, and you might notice something a little different, which is I got a haircut, and I'm so excited about it. Like, it's my mom and I both just like spontaneously decided to get a haircut. Like, she cut my hair and then did her hair right after, and now we're twinsies again, and it's so cute. But I'm actually just like in love with how it turned out. It's so cute. Actually, when I started my channel, I used to have short hair too. At least, oh wait, no, actually, no. I actually had pretty long hair when I started my content, you know, journey. And then I cut it because I donated it for like to raise awareness for children dealing with hair loss due to like cancer and things. So I cut my hair back then, and then I thought it was really cute back then when it was really short. And then I was trying to grow it out again because I wanted to be long by the time of my wedding. But today I was getting so sick of how tangly my hair was. So, and this is just so cute. It just like feels so much more bouncy, you know? So, no, I love this. Okay, anyways, so here I am after the market. Is 10 o'clock. Yeah, the market was something. Okay, definitely something for my first, you know, pop-up back from, it's been a while since I've done a market. So I had a lot of fun. The first hour or so was a little miserable because it was so rainy and cold, and I get cold very, very, very easily. So I kind of like couldn't crochet much. Like, I was so cold even with my mittens on and everything. But afterwards, traffic started to pick up. I got to get to know one of my co-creators a lot better. Life's a little better with a free milkshake, but it's kind of cold. We also have another person with a milkshake. Hi, Savannah. And also just like had some fun conversations with random people, and I forgot that that's just one of the things that make pop-ups so much fun. It's just getting to see new faces, seeing people who appreciate your artwork, and being able to appreciate other people's artwork. I mean, I got a free milkshake. It was cold, but that milkshake was awesome. That was from Better Together Cafe. And then I also got my mac and cheese with brisket, and it helped warm me up, and it was delicious. I was starving the whole time. Their table was literally right next to me, so I couldn't not smell like, you know, like pulled pork and brisket and all the good stuff. So yeah, I had a blast. Now regarding my sales, I was actually so surprised. I literally like I just finished setting up my table with like my pumpkin pie pillow in the background, which as you know, like I didn't mention that pillow before in my video because I didn't make that recently. I made that back last year because I was working on making a pattern for it, which, I mean, the pattern's been tested. I just like never released it because that's how I am sometimes. But like after all this time, it's been just sitting in my office at school, and it's the first thing that sold today. I didn't even get the chance to set up my I didn't get to take a picture of my setup because one moment I'm setting it up, this girl, she asks me about how much it costs. I say 40 bucks. She leaves. I'm still setting up. She comes, her boyfriend comes, just like, I got you, I'll take that pillow. And but it was so sweet. Apparently, so I don't know if I mentioned, but my brother came to school with me today, and my parents went to pick him up, and apparently while they were driving away, they saw the guy and his girlfriend walking with my pillow. So that's actually so funny. But anyways, yeah, so recap. Regarding sales today, I think I did pretty good. I think I made $96 if I'm mathing correctly. So if I remember things correctly. Well, actually, you know what? I can just look at the thing. Okay. Never mind. I probably made like a little over that because I have, let me just like organize my remaining stock. So, oh, okay. Yeah, no, I think it is $96. So, at the end of it, I had 4 chicks remaining. So here's my little guys. They're so cute, and they'll find their forever home possibly next week because there is another pop-up next week. I just probably won't be grinding to stock up for it. So 4 peeps. No, why did I call them peeps? I have a friend, Crochet by Mava, and oh wait, I actually showed you her part of the table. Yeah, she makes peeps. These are chicks. These are baby birds or duckies. I like calling them duckies because I like ducks. Anyways, I had 4 birds remaining. So I sold 7 of those. And then I think the thing that surprised me most was the pumpkin pie selling. I was not expecting that. It's not in season. I guess that customer just really liked pumpkin pies or really liked pillows. I love pumpkin pie. It's my favorite pie. I think autumn is my favorite, but now that it's springtime and I'm seeing all the flowers again, that might change it. Anyways, and then next, I actually did not sell a single one of these bellflower keychains. And actually the results were similar for the rest. I didn't sell a single flower keychain, and I don't know if that's because people didn't really know what they're for, or if they're just like not that cute / pretty, or if it's just like wasn't the vibe for that. I mean, it was a cloudy day. There weren't that many people that showed up. Like, it was busy, but I feel like I've seen it so much busier in years past when the weather was nice. So maybe people weren't in the mood, or maybe my target audience didn't show up. But that's okay. So now I have all these keychains still, and these will be available on Student Made Marquette. So if you're interested in buying one of these, stop by studentmademarquette.com. I will leave the link down in the description, and you can also like see all the amazing things that my creator friends make on there, because like Student Made Marquette is a great way to support college students and college artists, small business. Wait, let me rephrase that. It's a great way to support small businesses and college students who are trying to kind of branch out into this art world. Like, we kind of need that motivation to get going. So if you're feeling, you know, generous today, maybe take a look. There's some really cute things on there. I'm like not even joking, and this is not sponsored, by the way. I just feel very passionate about it as a manager and as a creator who's in this community. There are just so many talented and sweet artists in there, and everyone's so nice. So yeah, like, we have I will tell you now, it's a lot of jewelry and like floral related things, but there's also cool things like custom made button pins or necklaces. We have a creator who makes custom made shadow boxes and graduation caps, and another one who makes custom stationery. There's just like a lot of really cool things, and I totally recommend checking it out. So studentmademarquette.com, check it out down in the description. So yeah, that's my market recap right there. I had a lot of fun. I'm hoping to have more fun with next week's pop-up, and I'm just really grateful for the opportunity I had. Thank you so much for joining me on this little journey for this past week. And now I think I'm going to go pack because I actually have a retreat I'm going to in the morning. So I'm gonna do that, but thank you guys so much for watching. I had a lot of fun making this video, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a splendiferous day!